everyone. Today I have the pleasure to be with Cyril Azobu. He is a partner, head advisory, and mining leader for PwC Nigeria. Cyril, thank you for spending some time with us today.
Thank you, Sabrina.
Pleasure. Okay, so let's maybe start with some background on your company, PwC. Can you tell us specifically how you're involved in Nigerian mining?
Okay, thank you so much, Sabrina, and I appreciate this time and opportunity to have this interview. PwC Nigeria is a member of the PwC network. We operate in about 176 countries globally, and PwC Nigeria draws from that network of talents across the entire globe. PwC Nigeria just like a part of the global network. Our purpose is to build trust in society and solve important problems. And this has actually informed some of the things that we have done within the mining space. Go to market by industry, and the mining sector is one of the sectors that we focus on at PwC. I personally have been involved in the Nigerian mining space for close to a decade. And since 2011, just prior to the launch of the 2012 roadmap, when I began to talk to governments and understand their vision, their aspirations for the sector, and also looking at the private sector and seeing what they're doing and how they are really aligned to government's aspirations regarding the development of the space. At that time, there was really not much traction. The mining sector had long been neglected, and it was really our commitment to ensuring that we contributed one way or another through advocacy and tech support with technical content, thought leadership, and using the strength of our network to bring capacity from the global space to our local market. And so one of the things we began to do at the time was to organize a roundtable where we brought government and private sector together to discuss the way forward for the industry. And that really has been very positive in terms of the response to various stakeholders, not just the miners, but generally the entire ecosystem of within the Nigerian space. And that transformed into the iPad, PwC, collaboration that ultimately metamorphosed into the Nigeria Mining Week. And we have been supporting government apart from providing thought leadership in various areas, trying to articulate the strategy. We supported in the development of the roadmap, the second roadmap, which was launched in 2016. We're directly involved in that. And then also we have been supporting in other various areas as part of the presidential policy dialogue to provide inputs into the overall policy setting for the economic development of the nation. And from a mining perspective, we have been contributing a lot in that regard. And we have seen through various administrations, various governments transitioning over time since then, and we've worked closely with the ministry to support in articulating and sharpening the strategy, helping with capacity development and supporting private sector as well. So it's all part of our overall purpose of building trust in society and solving important problems. We believe that the mining industry is an important one for that matter in our nation's economic diversification program. And I believe that our contribution over the years has been positive, and we hope to continue to do that.
Thank you, Cyril. Perfect. So with all the work that you've done in the sector, what has your attention currently in the environment we're living in?
Okay, Sabrina. I mean, this year in particular has been faced with an unprecedented issue, the COVID-19, and over the last 2 to 3 years, we have been working with government on their diversification program, and we had hoped that by this time, given the roadmap, we would have made a lot of traction as a nation. But just like every other industry was affected, the mining industry also was affected by the pandemic, the COVID-19 situation. And one of the things we quickly got on board with was to support government with various webinars. We worked with the ministry with WordMag as well, to organize webinars focusing on key areas we thought that were important within this period. Things around sustainability, things around climate change, things around gender, women in mining, things around responsible in that there's be any traction within development of the sector and involving the entire Nigerian people, then the downstream has to be clearly involved here, and there has to be a clear evolution of the downstream sector. And so our attention really to that webinar is to see how we could develop the downstream sector and to open up the entire space through the value chain, so that the teeming Nigerian people can actually get the benefits from the resources that we have as a nation. And the other part that we focused on was investments, driving investments, even in a COVID-19 situation, where we can see that by having an open webinar where people could dial in from different places, they could still see what developments were happening in the country and how we have progressed through the development program that was initiated by this present administration.
Thank you, Cyril. So working across the value chain. Can you tell me what is your and PwC's vision for the future of Nigerian mining? Is it recovery? Is it development? Is it based on what you just said with COVID-19?
Okay, Sabrina. My vision and the vision of PwC Nigeria is that of overall profit for all stakeholders, an industry that is profitable to everyone, and also providing an opportunity for the Nigerian people to get the maximum benefits from their resources. I see an industry that evolves, that helps to contribute to the overall prosperity of the nation, and everyone involved in the sector across the entire ecosystem gets value from that endowment that we have. It's natural, it's God-given, and we should be able to maximize the benefits that come from it.
Thank you, Cyril. Last question before we wrap up. PwC is involved in the organization of Nigeria Mining Week, and this year it's going digital. You'll be leading a few of the sessions at the event. How do you think the gathering serves the industry, and how has it served the industry throughout the years?
Yes, Sabrina, I have been a very keen follower of what is happening in industry, and I think that the Mining Week, Nigeria Mining Week, has been one major contribution to some of the developments that I've mentioned earlier. The last couple of events that we've had have been very, very great. We've received positive feedback, from the exhibition through the various sessions, the place where you have foreign investors coming in, potential investors coming to attend, and we have other participants providing content and rich content, for the participants. And I think that the web-based approach this year, for me, offers more opportunity to have, a wider range of participants who may not even be able to travel. And so you have people from across the globe, potential investors actually looking to call in and understand better the Nigerian mining space. And it affords opportunity for, again, networking, and people can connect, and find opportunity to better the lot of their businesses. So I'm so excited about this year's Mining Week. I mean, I've seen the impact webinars I've had, in the last couple of months, and I think that this one would be even a great opportunity to pass across our message and make the whole of the Nigerian mining industry a better one.
Thank you. Very inspiring. I'm also very excited, and we look forward to seeing you there. If you want to hear more from Cyril, please join us from the 12th to the 16th of October on digital platform. You'll find the registration link below, sorry. Thank you, Cyril, again.
Thank you.